Welcome back to Budget Beauty. This is our weekly episode of Budget Beauty where I do long form and I do a complete full face look with somewhat of a theme. I don't know if we're going to have a theme. I don't know. It's going to be a color of some kind. It's going to be a themed color. So I am Lindsay Beatty. I am the creative force and the face behind Budget Beauty. And this week we are doing something with copper. I made my husband choose the color, and I was like, hey, pick a color. And he was like, what about copper? And I was like, I guess I haven't done copper in a minute, so I guess we can do it. So we'll see. I have some copper choices. I did look through my kit and figure out the colors that I have and what I can do to match up with this copper color. So yeah, I think we can make that work. So let's get started. I am gonna do I'm gonna do my face. I'll do some primer first and then I'll do my eye primer. So while I'm waiting on the eye primer, I actually do my face. So all right, we're gonna start with primer on the eyes first. So that while that's drying, while that's drying, I will put my primer on my face, and then that way, by the time I finish that, my eyes will be dry, and then we can do eye something or another. So, all right, for the eye primer, we're going to use the Ulta Beauty Pigment Pop Longwear eye primer. This is white longwear eye primer. It's actually not bad. I actually really like it. It is, this is one of those direct applications. If I can get it to come out of here. Sometimes I have to squeeze this real hard. All right, there we go. I have to squeeze it real hard to get it to come out. All right. So knowing that, I'm going to take that and do that. Okay. So I'm going to spread this with my finger on my eyelid. I got some on my nose. But I'm going to spread this out. This is a lot. I did not mean to put this much on, but it was not coming out of that tube, so. And I can always fix my spot here on my nose. Let me close this up real quick. Yeah, that was being weird. Let's try to get this spread out and cleaned up a little bit. All right. Because it is starting to, in fact, dry here, so. But I will clean that up on my nose in just a second. Sometimes I like having an applicator to do this, but sometimes I just do it with my finger on my eyes because it's faster and I just can just spread it out. It's a little bit more control when I use some type of applicator on my with this. Okay. Doesn't really matter if it's. Alright, so I have a little towel here. I'm gonna clean this up. I really don't want this on the eye, outside of the eye area, because I'm gonna put primer on my face anyway, so. Alright, and let's clean up that nose. Ouch. Scratch myself. That hurt. This is already trying to dry. Alright. So, I got primer on my eyes. Alright, so for the primer on the face, we're going to use the Chic Glam Pour No More Primer. That's this. And so, go ahead and put this on the face. Like I said, this reminds me a lot of the Sephora collection Smooth and Blur Primer. Smells primery. Smells like primer. So we're just gonna rub this on. This does leave kind of a white cast. That's fine, because like I say, we're gonna put primer on, and then we're gonna put something on top of it. So it's not like this is the only thing that's going on my face. Okay. Okay. This does very much remind me of the Sephora Smooth and Blur primer, face primer. It's that same consistency, and the overall effect on my skin is very soft. I'm trying to make sure I get it all the appropriate spaces. Okay. All right, so I should be ready now. And for the eyeshadow, since we're doing copper, I don't really have a copper, I don't have a copper, I don't have a copper, like, stick. I just don't wear it on my eyes too much. I have a gold, and I could maybe do black. Maybe, I guess I could do black. I could cut the crease with black, and that wouldn't hurt anything. So, all right, we'll do that. We'll cut the crease with black instead of trying to match a color and do some type of color with it. All right, so we're gonna use Mr. Soft Pencil Senior here. I'm trying to see if I have a yes, because I need to sharpen him up a little bit. All right, so I'm sharpening. This is my Ulta Beauty pencil sharpener. Nice big side and a little side. That's this. So big side over here, little side. But I use the little side for this, because this is not a big giant pencil or anything. All right, so I'm gonna cut the crease here. And this eye. All right. Okay. So, crease cut. So, then now we're ready for eyeshadow. And I think I'm gonna do a pinup lash line. I think. So here we're going to do the pinup lash line. This is the ColourPop BFF Cream Gel Liner in the shade Swerve. This is black. And so we're gonna go across and cut her off. So I attempted the other day to do this pinup lash line with liquid liner, and it took a little bit longer just because I don't use liquid liner that often to do this. I prefer it just as my under eye. And, I mean, the result was okay. I still had to fill in a little bit with my pencil, but it wasn't terrible. So I feel like if I get a little bit more practice with this, this will be fine. So, okay. All right, so that's one eye filled in. But it is why I run through this pencil so much. It's because I am doing this often with this pencil. So, fill in on this other eye. Okay. Kind of need to do something here and fill this in a little bit more. Okay. Okay. All right. So that part of the eye is done. So you guys too. I cut my hair. I shaved it in the back. Y'all can't really see it right now, but I also shaved my sideburns. I shaved up here a little bit, because this was getting a little woolly, and y'all know my sideburns grow really long down to here, and so they were both down here, so I cut them again, and then y'all can't really see it, but I shaved the back of my head. Just the back. I didn't shave on the sides or anything this time. So, it's nice. It feels nice. I'm so used to having hair back there because the last time I shaved the back of my head was probably for our wedding. So that would have been 5 years ago almost. So yeah, I didn't, I haven't shaved in like 4 years. 4, almost 5 years. So, yeah, I like it though. Feels very nice. Feels a little weird sometimes, but it does feel good on the back of my head. I'm like, ooh, I feel so much better than having all that hair back there. All right, so for my copper options, I have 2 different ones. One is in this new palette from Wet n Wild that I bought a couple months ago, maybe about a month or so ago. I bought this from, where was I? Walgreens. And I was trying to remember where I bought this from. I was at Walgreens. And so there's a copper option in here. And it's a shimmer, this one. So I was thinking about that one. Or I have the Rock On palette from ColourPop, this one. And sometimes ColourPop stuff be falling out the darn palettes. So you have to be very, very careful here. I was thinking about this Chasing Sunsets palette here. It is a shimmer also. So it's like a cream shimmer. This palette is gorgeous though. So I think we'll do the Chasing Sunsets first. And then we'll see. I really need to clean this palette. So yeah, this is very much like a cream eyeshadow, but it's a shimmer. So y'all see, I picked it up off the palette and I put it on the brush here. I've used this before on camera for a burgundy palette look. Alright, so what I'm going to do is start applying to this white section that you see on my eyelid, on both eyelids. You see that? we're going to apply in here. That is pretty. Ooh, that's a pretty copper. Okay. Got a little bit of fallout, but that's because I put a lot on this. So it's kind of getting everywhere. In this very limited space that I have to put it in. I can always clean up, which I will. But that's a very pretty, copper tone. Orangish copper shimmer. Huh. Okay. I'm going to clean that up because that is a little messy on the black there, but from the fallout. All right. Other eye. I went back into the pan to grab some more. I'm getting fallout on my face. And yes, I probably should have tapped this applicator before I put it on. But it's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay. Say that's really, I mean, I wish y'all could see this in person. It's very, very shimmery and very gorgeous. Super shimmery. It looks orange. On camera, I know it looks orange. We may not even need that Wet n Wild palette. Let me get my little kabuki brush so I can clean off this excess off my face. Because I do not want to put that on my face and then attempt to go do foundation. Alright, so let's clean up this eye. I'm going back in with my black because this one over here, I got to clean it up. It is very trying to see if I got anything extra over here that I need to do. I had a random piece. I don't. Okay. And what I did over there, I need to do over here. So I need to add a little bit more to this. And also clean it up. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Now I need to clean up the top part also. So we go back in with Mr. Soft Pencil Senior and clean this up by adding more black. Back. Retracing what I already did to clean it up. I draw over the top of the excess. Okay. A little heavier black line than what I would like. But it's fine. Okay. That actually looks very nice. I like how that turned out. Alright, and it's going to look better once I add the under eye. Okay, so that part of the eye is done. I don't think I'm going to do anything with my lashes today. I was wanting to use some of that NYX on the Rise, but I think I might just leave my lashes alone. I will probably comb through them one more time. I haven't been combing through them for the last hour or so. And that's to get some of this fallout out of my lashes. But yeah, my lashes are growing back and they are resting. So I kind of want to just let them alone. Let them rest. But they're growing back okay. I do have a little bit of fallout there. Okay. Okay. Now, let's turn our attention to the face. So for the face, I'm gonna go in with an old favorite that we haven't used in a minute. And also too, I need to find the corresponding concealer, which you guys can see my under eye. I have been using my hyperpigmentation stick, and this is clearing up fairly well. This is almost gone on this side and almost gone on this side. There's still some right here, but it's slowly fading. So I've been using the I've been toning, and I have been using my lip tinted hyperpigmentation stick. So serum stick. They were like, you should wait 3 to 4 weeks before you start expecting to see results. And I'm like, okay. So this is really the result of toning, but I can tell that this is fading. Also some of it was my sideburns. So, these are fading also. I do put it on, they want you to put it on clean skin. And then you clean and cleanse, and then you put it on, and then you rub it in like that. So I like it though. Seems to be doing its thing and working. So yeah, it's a little bit of hyperpigmentation right there, a little bit up here, but mostly right here. On this side, it's this and this right here. But the under eye's clearing up, so that's good. But we still gonna wear concealer. All right, for the foundation, we're going to use an old favorite that we hadn't used in a minute. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation in the shade Dark 157W. So, I have my Real Techniques palette. Okay, that's about all we need, 2 pumps. And that's almost too much. Then we have what I'm going to do is add my foundation after I do my concealer. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. This is in the shade Dark 170N. And I'll put it under the eye. For me, this is like an orange color corrector, because I have other ones that are very much this color, and it's an orange color corrector. So this is what this is for me. Now I like using this because it works well. This specific concealer works very, very well with a lot of different other things, which is good. I like that it works with a lot of other different things. All right. Taking my little Real Techniques number 250 brush. It's for primer, but we're going to use it for foundation today. And just start painting the walls. Now, the more I use other foundation, I feel like this foundation is just slightly too bright. This might not be the right one for me. But this is the one that when I did a color match, this is what it told me. So, all right, so we are applying all over, and I'm actually at the last little part of this, so that was actually just the right amount of foundation. Okay. Try to spread that out a little bit. See if there's any other places I missed. So I can use up the last of this little bit of concealer and foundation that I got left. Alright, so that should be it. Alright, now we're going to use the Morph. I can go ahead and tell you now, we're going to use the Morph M103 to blend. If I can get it out of here without knocking stuff down. Alright, that's this one. We're blending. I really like this foundation. It's a good foundation. It's not bad at all. This is one of my early foundations that I bought when I first started wearing foundation. Like I say, the shade, now that I'm a little bit more knowledgeable about foundation shades, this does look a little light bright on me. But I can always fix if I have to. I know how to, sort of how to fix it now, so might not necessarily be a huge problem for me to fix it now, as it once would have been. I think when I buy this again, I will buy one shade darker, because this just kind of makes me look slightly ashy. Slightly. In the face. Just slightly ashy. Alright. So let's blend out this concealer. If I can find my brush. This is the M132 angled concealer brush. You see, that's a perfect match. And like I say, it works well with other foundations. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm just a tad bit too bright. Just a tad bit. So yes, we are definitely going to darken this down with some setting powder. Just a second. Because I'm a little bright. Just a little bright. Okay. So, I mean, I like the way it covers and the performance of it. It's good foundation. Really good. And it's not crazy expensive. But this is not the ideal shade. It may be in the summertime that this is a good shade for me. Because when I bought this, I'm pretty much gonna say it was summertime. So I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so let's do all of the rest of our cream products that we're gonna do here. I would actually like to contour today. So we're going to do, this is the Essence Contouring Duo Stick. And it is the shade 40 Tan. So we're going to do this side, the darker side. Okay. Let's blend that out if I can find the right brush. I may not be able to. I may not have that right brush out here. It is entirely possible. Let's see. I'm looking for the right brush. Okay, we can use this one. This is the Morph M530. It's all right. I don't like as much as I like the other Morph brushes that I have, because it likes to act a little weird. Okay. I am getting the hang of this contouring thing. Make your girl look chiseled in the face a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright. So, contoured. Kind of. Yeah, kind of, I guess. Alright. For the blush, for the liquid blush, I'm going to use this Ulta Beauty Cloud Blush, and this is in the shade Drifting. It's like a purple lavender. And then this one you gotta add blush. It is very, very subtle once you put this on. All right, we're going to blend this out. So, cream and liquid blush. This is the M204 cream and liquid blush brush from Morph. We're doing this buddy. Okay. And then this side. Okay. I like how that looks. That is a very nice, subtle, like pinkish lavender blush beat, if you will. Very subtle. And I like that. I mean, I could make it super intense if I really wanted to, but this is what I would like. So, all right. We have our blush and contour on. Trying to think, is there anything else we want to add that is cream right now? I don't think we need to add anything else cream. So I think we're good to go on setting with powder. All right. So to set with powder, I'm going to darken this down just a tad. So I'm thinking, do I want to go Revolution Deep Dark, or do I want to go that far darkening down, or do I want to stick with like Juvia's Place setting powder dark? I think I want to do the Revolution Dark, because it is a dark color. This is the deep dark shade from Makeup Revolution, their setting powder. It's really baking powder for them. So I need to grab my Bath and Body Works tin And let's see, I've used this. This was a great idea to do this. I was like, oh, I feel smart. I used it. I used it for something good, and I solved a problem I had. Because when you take this out of here, this is a lot. So it's just this. And so I was putting it into the cap, but that's messy. Just put it into the tin. And that's about all I need. I don't need a ton of it. I just need some of it. But I need it not to be messy and all over the place. That's what I need. All right. So then I have it in my tin. That's all of this here. I have my puff. And then I'm going to take my puff, take my hand, diffuse down, and then set her. And I'm going to come back over here. I'm really trying to just keep it to this side right now with this application. Okay. This is very much darkening my face down too. I can immediately tell the difference. And not just because, I mean, y'all sitting here watching me do this, but this is very much darkening down and setting my skin in this overly bright foundation. Try to get around them edges on my hair. Okay. Yeah, that's darker. Okay. Yeah, that definitely calmed down that over brightness for the foundation. Okay. That did the trick. That definitely calmed it down, I can tell you that. So it's much darker now and a little bit closer to my actual skin tone. All right. So, just trying to make sure I got everything. I covered every space that I need to cover. Yes. Okay. All right. So yeah, I figured I could do that, and if I did it with a little bit more precision, in it would be fine. All right. So now for the powder blush, we're going to use, because I'm going to use a powder blush here today. We're going to use something out of this Juvia's Place Blushed Rose palette. Now the one I want to use is really not a pressed palette. It's really it's the one eyeshadow shade out of here. And I'm like, really? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but okay. So I'm going to use my Morph brush, if I can grab it out of here. So I'm going to use, I don't want to use a matte one. I don't think. Because none of that matte is going to show up on my skin tone. Except, now these matte, these pinks, that pink, this one is not going to show up. This one is the one I want to use, but it's not. It's really an eyeshadow. But all these other ones goes from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so these are all eyeshadows. I mean, these are all blush. Eyeshadow, blush. And I can tell you, that's not going to show up on my skin. Because that's going to match. This one is going to match. This will, because I've used this as a blush before. I've used that as a blush. That's probably not going to show up. I mean, I guess I could use this one. This is a pressed. So I don't know what this one, this was number 2. I don't know what this is. I've never used it. Okay. We're going to dust her. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's real pretty. Okay. It actually shows up. It doesn't look like it on camera, but it's showing up. Now, you can kind of sort of see it right there on camera. But in person, it's a shimmer highlight almost on my face. It's going to show up as a shimmer for me. And I have to stipple it. So, in order for this to, like, apply and be on my skin. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking that second shade, this one, and applying it to my skin here on my cheek. But yeah, this is very much, like I say, in person, it's very much a highlight. It's basically a highlight, so it's cute. It's real cute. And it's copper. So, I mean, I could have used that. I think I have used that. I may have used that as an eyeshadow once before. So, there is that. Alright. So, we have applied our powder products. Let's talk about these lips. And we're going to also add, before I do that, I'm going to do my under eye before I forget. This is the Wet n Wild, or Essence. Nope, this is the Essence. Essence 24 Ever Ink Liner. It's a liquid eyeliner. I normally don't have a problem with my eyeliner moving or smudging, so okay. Once that dries down, we're good to go. Don't take long either. It will dry down quickly. All right. So, next, let's talk about the lips. For the lips, I am thinking about the Sephora lip stain in the shade 131. I don't remember what this one is. It's like a spiced red. But I like this. I do like this. So I'm gonna line my lips with Mr. Soft Pencil. Actually, I don't know, maybe. Actually, maybe. Hang on a second. I'm gonna line it with my new pencil. I got a brown pencil, and I think I want to use that. Let me grab it out the kit here. Yeah, I think I want to line it with this. This is the Essence 8-Hour Matte Comfort Lip Liner. This is in the shade, let's see, Cinnamon Spice. Okay. It's supposed to be a brown. Let's see how we do. Okay. It's so brown, it's matching my lips. It's matching my skin tone. This makes it look like I ain't got nothing on. And that's fine. This is exactly what my lips look like. Like the skin tone around my mouth is this color that I'm putting on. Okay. So yeah, y'all see it look like I ain't put nothing on my lips. You just sat here and watched me put on lip liner though. But that's what it looked like. Okay. All right. All right. So put this on now. If I don't like how this combination works, I will change the liner. I'm not gonna change the lipstick. I don't think I've even worn this one. Okay. It's all right. This probably needs like a red liner or something. That lip cream stain is already dry. So yes, this is the Sephora cream lip stain. It is already dry on my lips. Just so y'all know. Y'all sat here and just saw me put that on and it's dry. So I think kind of looks a little weird with that brown on. I'm trying to think, do I want to... Looks like my upper lip is just brown. I look like I got a Simpsons character lip. The upper lip is what that looks like. With this brown liner on. So let me grab another one. Nope, that's not the one I want because that's a pink. No, that's not the one I want. This is a purple. I can't seem to grab the right one. Let's see. I need a brick red or something like that. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do here is just, I went in, this is the NYX Professional Makeup Retractable Lip Liner in the shade Plum. So I'm going to do that. Okay. I like that a little bit better. I don't know if plum is the right color here, but it's a little strange. I think that plum is the right color. But it's better than the brown. Looks a little interesting, I will give it that. But I like this lip color. It's a very, it's a spicy rum brown. Rum brown red. Okay, so, all right. That is a complete look. So, yeah, I like that highlight. Y'all can see that a little bit better, that shimmer there. And you can see the shimmer over here a little bit better. So, all right, let's lock her down. We're going to use the NYX matte. This is the NYX Matte Finish Makeup Setting Spray. So you don't need a lot of this. And then we're going to use Mr. Sweetful to dry. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the completed look. So, coming up on our radar, we are going to be attending, we have confirmed that we are attending the Irmo Cherry Blossom Festival next month. So we will be going to that. So I will be doing my makeup for that day. I don't know if we're going to wear our kimono or what. We haven't talked about it that far, but we will possibly. We're fixing to go out on date night tomorrow. So I will be doing my makeup for that, and that will be the subject of a date night doll-up. And then I will be filming. I am going to be going to Ulta tomorrow at some point. I was thinking about trying to order something off of Amazon, get a few things off of Amazon, depending on if and how much the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist is at Ulta, because I have run out. I truly ran out like yesterday, and I had to get rid of my can, so I was like, oh nope, it's time to buy another one. But I did not buy an extra. I thought I did, but I did not, so I need to buy some. Thought I had an extra sitting in the kit, in the extras kit, but I don't, so I need to buy some. So I will be going to Ulta to do some shopping. Take my hair loose here. This is some new hair that I bought that I've never worn, but because I did something with my hair, I decided to wear this piece and see how she looked. She's cute. She's got that wet look to her. It's a lot of hair. It's very long and very, very, very curly. So I don't know how much we're going to be wearing this one. And I don't know. I have to see. I do something else with my hair. I was planning to just wear my hair out, but we wound up not going out on date night tonight. So we're going to go tomorrow. So I did not finish doing my hair. So I will do something with it, because I would like to do some pin curls with the shaved. This is, all of this up here is I have straightened and messed with, and I have done a little something with in preparation of wearing it out for a bit. Yeah, we're gonna go to Ulta tomorrow. So I plan to do a beauty haul. I would like to do a beauty haul. So I'm trying to think, what else do we have coming up? I know, I can say Cherry Blossom Festival in March. April is our wedding anniversary, so we're working on that. We're going to do makeup for that, styling for that. And then after that, May, we don't have anything going on. June is my birthday, so that's about as far out as I have thought things through at this point in time. So yes, those events though are coming up. So we will be doing something with makeup for all of those events. But definitely in the next couple of days, yes, I'm going to go to Ulta, and then I'm going to do date night doll up, because we are in fact going to go have date night. So we'll see how that turns out. I have to figure out what I'm wearing and then coordinate the makeup to go with it. So we'll figure something out. So I want to thank you for watching. Come back and watch more of our videos later. I'm trying to think. We have something else going on. Yeah, I will have more videos coming up in a little bit. I've been kind of not doing anything this week just because I had stuff going on, and I really wasn't in the office too much. So when I am not in the office, I don't do makeup. And we really haven't left the house except to go to the doctor. So, yeah, I really haven't done makeup, per se. I did makeup yesterday, but then I wound up not going to work because I didn't feel well. So I didn't do any makeup. I took it off. So yeah, I haven't really done anything too much. But we'll be back. Like I said, we're going to do a beauty haul and probably, trying to think what else are we doing. A beauty haul and probably buying and trying. We'll see. Depending on what I buy when I go make my usual Ulta haul, we'll see what I buy, and that determines if I buy enough stuff, then I'll do a buying and trying. If I don't, then I don't do a companion one, because there's no sense in doing a buying and trying for like 3 things. So we'll see. So I want to thank you for watching. Come back and watch more of our videos later. We are now up to 6 series, and we are thriving. So thanks for watching. See you later. Peace.